one wire in, 2 wires in, one more test before we screw it down. All right, we got light. Hi everyone, it's Mitzi here. Ed's on the camera.
Howdy.
And we're going to change out a light that happens to be more of a pain in our butt than anything, because since day one this light has been, I will call it janky. Right now it's on this switch and I could turn it on and it might work, it might not, and it says no right now. Anyways, that's kind of been the story from the get-go. And so we have another one. We picked up a license plate light from Walmart. Nothing fancy pants, but it is an LED unit. Packaging includes light, rubber washer, couple of wire nuts, and a couple of screws.
The wire nuts actually came, I just threw them in there.
Okay, scrap the wire nuts part because somebody pulled a fast one on me. Anyways, so here we have all the parts. We have a wire stripper, we have a screwdriver, and we have a multimeter here. And essentially what we want to do is we want to test to make sure, first of all, that we have no power once we get this thing apart, so that we don't go zappy zappy when we're putting it back together. So, screwdriver comes in first. We have some wire nuts exposed. Strangely, this is black and black. Doesn't appear to have any other markings. Well, normally you would go red to black, or red would be hot, black would be hot, white would be hot, right?
It could be any. So let's see if we get any power. Do we have any power?
We're not showing any power at all.
Let's turn on the switch, see what we get. Alright, do we get anything?
We have negative 13 volts.
Negative 13 volts in your, where's your red lead at? Is it on the
My
white?
red is on white.
Okay, let's reverse that and see what we get.
Let's do it the other way.
Okay, so your red's in your brown wire coming out of the switch. White is going. What do we get there?
Positive 13. So,
Alright.
strange, but whatever. We'll run with that. So that's coming from a switch. Let's turn off the power.
Let's turn off the power.
Yeah, let's just make sure.
One
we
more
got
check.
none. And we got none.
No power.
Okay.
Alright.
In any which direction. So, this one's hot.
Okay, them aren't going to come off. You're going to have to
No,
cut
they're
them.
going to have to cut.
Yep.
Because they got smushed. Alright. Handy dandy cutter machine. Will give us plenty of length here.
Yeah, we're going to let Mitzi change this because this is something easy anybody can do.
Hey, watch it.
She's got confidence.
What gauge should I be using here?
Let's see here real quick. We've got 18 gauge.
rolling. Trimming off some extra from the switches, or from the light, because it was kind of long. So, or short, excuse me.
Yeah, you gotta love them package wires. Sometimes you're even lucky if they even trim it.
Yeah, well, 1/8 of an inch is really not quite enough.
Now, believe it or not, right before we were doing this, we just double checked that light again.
Yeah, it worked.
It didn't work when it was in there. We took it out, double checked some things, and the dang thing worked. Still, we're replacing it. We've had this issue too many times.
Yeah, we get it to work and then we put it back together and it doesn't work. So, screw that.
Yeah, you can beat on it with your finger. You can do whatever you want. You can kick it, and it still ain't gonna work.
No. But you take it out and it works.
It works.
For some weird reason. Anyway, so, okay. I cut these ultra long, so I'm going to cut them back a bit. So, in this case, white on white, which we already identified by using the voltage thingamajigger. Where did it go?
Yeah, we put the wire nuts down and then we lose them. This is always funny. Alright, there she goes. She's getting that last wire nut on. We're just using the white insulated crimps on these.
I don't especially like this tool very much.
It's not the easiest, but it works well.
Okay, one wire in, 2 wires in, one more test before we screw it down. Alright, we got light. Happy to say.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the screws? That's your plan to use. Pine needles.
Pine needles from Cook Forest. Wow. Be cleaning them up.
I know, we'll have those for life, probably.
Oh, what do you say?
That I still need to tighten it up a little bit. Looks pretty good.
Successful?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool deal. Turn off the light. Let's see how much light it puts up.
Hold on. I can get this
I
one.
can't move.
It's alright.
No more tripping into the camper.
This light has not worked for how long?
Consistently since day one.
Since we've owned it.
Since day one.
Successful repair.
Woohoo! Woo!
All right.
There is much happiness. Have a nice day. If you like that, stick around. We might fix other stuff.
I'm sure we will. Later.
Bye. You're in my light. Hell, I'm in my light too.